Alright, what's good, y'all? It's Ike Entertainment, and today I'm going to give you guys my wish list for the PlayStation 5. So these are going to be 5 things I would like to see on the PlayStation 5, including one that's kind of, I guess you could say, unrealistic or really bold. So here we go. First on my list is the system is easy to develop for. So we all know how the PlayStation 3 went. I don't think we need to talk about that. But for those who do need to know, it used the cell broadband engine, and you guys know that was extremely difficult to develop for, hindered the PlayStation 3's progress in the very beginning of its life cycle up until at the middle point, and that's kind of what gave the Xbox 360 the lead, because more third-party support was coming over to it, you know, and also developers could just do more on the Xbox at that moment. You know, not to say that the PlayStation 3 wasn't capable, it's just it was so much harder compared to developing for 360. So that's something I'd really want to see. If the developers have ease of, development for like the PlayStation 5, the same way they had it for the PlayStation 4, then we lit. You're gonna see a lot of nice titles on the system. It's gonna be great. Second on my list is stronger first-party support. This is just my opinion, alright? I didn't necessarily like the amount of first-party support, like AAA support, that was on the PlayStation 4. Compared to the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 3 had so many titles, you cannot lie. PlayStation 3 had Uncharted, Infamous, all these different titles, and it was just like there was endless amount of games, especially towards the end of the life cycle, especially when like Last of Us came in. I like PlayStation Battle Royale, right? PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. So I liked that game, Mod Nation Racers. I felt like there were just so many options, Little Big Planet. But when PlayStation 4 came out, I just felt like it was just a lot limited. I didn't really play the system as much, partially because, I'm in college, I don't really have enough time to play games as much as I used to. But it's like, even when I did, I found myself playing the same games like Killzone, Shadowfall, Infamous Second Son, a little bit of Knack, just because I got them when they first came out. And then some Little Bit Planet, but it's like, outside of that, I know there's the Ratchet & Clank game, I still gotta cop that. Compared to the first-party support that was on the PlayStation 3, it's just not as much, so I want to see more of that on PlayStation 5. Number 3 is more third-party AAA exclusives. So what I'm talking about is what happened with Spider-Man. Spider-Man was an interesting case. Insomniac did a killer job on that game. It was amazing, and it really ran well. I'm pretty sure that was 60 frames per second. Correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong. But like, that was a really good game. I still gotta cop it. I want to see more of what that was, on PlayStation 5. I want to see more third-party games getting their own spin-offs or any kind of introduction to their series on PlayStation 5 exclusively. I think that would be really cool to see. Next on the list is reoccurring titles. So what I mean is all the games that really performed really well on the PlayStation 4, I would like to see sequels or follow-ups to those games on the PlayStation 5, just so it can be an easier transition to a new console. Alright, so last on the list is popular games from the past brought back to the PlayStation 5. So what I want to see is any game that was lit in the past, like say Jak and Daxter or like Sly Cooper, any of those games. No one's talking about Siphon Filter. I heard rumors back in the day about something related to Siphon Filter coming back, but no one's talking about that game. There's a lot of games that Sony really does have that haven't received follow-ups since then, like for years. Like I'm talking about for years. So it'll be lit to see that on the PlayStation 5. Now for the final part of this wish list, this is the bold prediction or bold, the biggest thing that might not be realistic, but it's still something that'll be cool. Full backwards compatibility on the system. Now here's what I'm saying. I'm not just talking about PlayStation 4. I'm talking about PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1, every single PlayStation home console. I want those to be available on the PlayStation 5. Now I know what you're saying, the PlayStation 3 would be the hardest one, and I do agree. I don't know how they would get that running. It might have to be some kind of emulation thing similar to what they do with the PlayStation 4. Despite that, I still want to see more games from prior systems on the new console. And I'm not only limiting it to that, I also think that it could be possible, at the very least for the PlayStation 4, maybe PlayStation 3, I don't know, to have controller backwards compatibility. So if you're in the room, you know, you can connect your PlayStation 3 controller to the PlayStation 5, even if it uses a USB. You can also connect your PlayStation 4 controller to the PlayStation 5. That would be lit. It'd also be lit if you can use your PlayStation 5 controllers on the PS4. God, that would be crazy. I don't really see that many gaming YouTubers talk about this in their prediction videos or any type of wish list. Accessories like mics, headsets. Why should we have to buy over $100 headsets all over again for the PlayStation 5? And they shouldn't do that exclusive thing where like they only have one headset available for like the longest, or like one headset from only one company. They should be able to say, okay, you guys can use your PlayStation 4. Anything you use for PlayStation 4, you can use that on our system. They should have all that stuff from the get-go, from every different third-party company. So that's something I would definitely like to see on the PlayStation 5. So that's it for this video. If you like this video, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know if you want to see more gaming content on this channel. I love talking about video games, so if you guys want me to talk about more topics, let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure to follow me on social media. My usernames will be down below in this video. I'll also leave them inside the description. And lastly, make sure to turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace!